In this video, we'll be looking at three LOS. A, demonstrate the application of the Code of Ethics and Standards of Professional Conduct to situations involving issues of professional integrity. B, distinguish between conduct that conforms to the code and standards and conduct that violates the code and standards. And finally, C, recommend practices and procedures designed to prevent violations of the Code of Ethics and Standards of Professional Conduct. Standard 5, Investment Analysis, Recommendations and Action. Substandard C, Record Retention. Standard 5C, Record Retention. Members and candidates must develop and maintain appropriate records to support their investment analysis, recommendations, actions, and other investment-related communications with clients and prospective clients. The highlights for this standard are new media records, emails, texts, blogs, Twitter. Records are property of the firm, and local requirements. Guidance for Standard 5C, Record Retention. Maintain records to support research and the rationale for conclusions and actions. Records are firm's property and cannot be taken when member leaves without firm's consent. If no regulatory requirement, CFA Institute recommends retention period of 7 years. Recommended procedures for Standard 5C, Record Retention. Responsibility to maintain records generally falls with the firm. However, individuals must retain documents that support investment-related communications. When member changes firm, must recreate records from public sources and new firm's information. Can't rely on memory or materials from old firm. Okay, as I've said before, for each standard and substandard, there's a number of examples in the CFA curriculum in the text. These videos don't go through all the examples in the interest of time. We share the standard, the guidance for the standard, recommended procedures, but it's up to the candidate student to go through and look at all the examples. For this one, for Standard 5C Record Retention, I just wanted to show one just as a reminder that that's the case. So Martin Blank develops an analytical model while he is employed by Green Partners Investment Management, GPIM. While at the firm, he systematically documents the assumptions that make up the model as well as his reasoning behind the assumptions. As a result of the success of his model, Blank is hired to be head of the research department at one of GPIM's competitors. Blank takes copies of the records supporting his model to his new firm. And then there's the comment. The records created by Blank supporting the research model he developed at GPIM are the records of GPIM. They're the property of GPIM. Taking the documents with him to his new employer without GPIM's permission violates Standard 5C. To use the new model in the future, Blank must recreate the records supporting his model at the new firm. And that's the last slide for this Standard 5C Record Retention. Thank you.